Deep in the Mojave Desert at 3:47 a.m., NASA's Deep Space Network picked up something impossible. A signal. Not random cosmic noise, but a pattern. A rhythm. Engineer Sarah Chen stared at her screen, coffee going cold in her hand, watching the data stream in from the void between galaxies. This wasn't supposed to happen. Nothing lives out there. Nothing moves out there. But something was moving now. The object measured nearly 2 kilometers across, drifting through a region of space we'd mapped as empty for decades. No heat signature, no light reflection. Just a distortion in the fabric of space itself, like watching something massive move underwater. Mission Control went silent when the images came through. This wasn't a comet, wasn't an asteroid. Its surface seemed to absorb light, creating a hole in the stars behind it. Then it changed direction. Not gradually, like something caught in gravity's pull, but instantly. A perfect 90-degree turn. Every physicist in the room knew what that meant. Natural objects don't do that. They can't do that. The laws of physics don't allow it. But there it was on every screen, defying everything we understood about how the universe works. Dr. Robert Moss, head of the Anomalous Objects Division, pulled up the trajectory calculations. His hands shook as he entered the coordinates. The room held its breath. When the results appeared, someone dropped their tablet. The object wasn't just moving, it was accelerating toward Earth. Arrival time, 6 months. They called it Object 17. The name was deliberately boring, designed to keep the public calm while every space agency on the planet scrambled to understand what was coming. Radio signals were sent. No response. More powerful signals. Still nothing. It just kept coming, steady and silent, like a shark circling in deep water. 3 weeks later, Object 17 did something new. It stopped, completely motionless, holding position in deep space, as if waiting. NASA sent another signal. This time something came back. Not language, not mathematics, just a pulse. A single beat, like a heartbeat, that repeated every 11 seconds. The signal was so powerful it caused interference with satellite communications across 3 continents. Scientists worked around the clock, analyzing every frequency, every waveform, searching for meaning in the pulse. Some thought it was a greeting, others feared it was a countdown. But everyone agreed on one thing. Whatever sent that signal possessed technology so far beyond ours that comparison was meaningless. We were ants trying to understand a human. Then the nightmare started. Not everyone. Just certain people scattered across the globe. Astronomers, physicists, people who'd seen the data. They all reported the same dream. Standing in darkness, feeling something vast and ancient watching them, waiting for them to understand. The psychiatric evaluations found nothing wrong. No shared trauma. No common thread except their knowledge of Object 17. 4 months in, the object moved again, but not toward Earth. It shifted position, perfectly aligning itself with our solar system, and then it opened. Not like a door or a hatch, but like reality itself was peeling back, revealing something underneath. The space around it began to ripple, warping light and radiation in ways that made veteran astrophysicists question their sanity. Through the opening, telescopes captured something that made the blood run cold. Structure, vast geometric patterns extending into dimensions our instruments could barely detect. This wasn't a ship, it was architecture on a cosmic scale, built by something that viewed space itself as raw material. The patterns pulsed with that same 11-second rhythm, and now we could see they extended far beyond the visible object. This was just the tip of something enormous. Dr. Chen made the connection first. The 11-second pulse matched Earth's average human heartbeat during REM sleep. The realization spread through Mission Control like ice water. This thing, whatever it was, had been studying us, learning us. The nightmares weren't random. They were contact. Clumsy perhaps, or maybe precise beyond our comprehension, but definitely intentional. The final message came on a Tuesday. Every radio telescope on Earth received it simultaneously. Not a signal this time, but images, memories that weren't ours, cities of light hanging in the void, worlds connected by bridges of folded space, and beings, vast and luminous, moving between the stars like thoughts through a mind. Then one final image. Earth, as seen from Object 17's position. Waiting. Now it hangs there, silent and patient, that impossible doorway still open, still pulsing with its 11-second heartbeat. NASA stopped sending signals. What do you say to something like that? World leaders meet in secret. Plans are made and discarded, because everyone understands the truth now. Object 17 isn't a threat. It's an invitation. And somewhere in the void, something ancient and powerful is waiting to see if we're brave enough to answer.